Pope announces any time spent watching The View counts as time in purgatory. And you put your caption above the latest Pope. How good God has been to us.
Yes.
So that's kind of what we wanted to do here.
And
with these
really,
beautiful
like,
sacred texts.
things you make aren't legitimately real until they're printed on paper.
I know.
So none of our articles have actually been legit or real.
Yeah, everything we've made has been fake. Except
it's real now. Everything in here is now real. So I was excited about this because when I came on to the Babylon Bee, I was like, the book we need to make is the book that is the Bee, like, because you guys had made that first book, which is a fun book, but people want headlines and they want artwork of the pictures. They want to flip through and just find a funny joke on every page, and this delivers that in glorious full color.
I've often said that your bear book is the best bathroom book, and I don't mean that in an insulting way. I mean in a very good way.
Yeah, because you can flip to any page and just be entertained. It helps you
and
process
I feel like
things.
That's here too.
Right.
Like I would be very happy if this help you.
Like,
did you say help you process? You talk about mentally.
Because you laugh hard. Yeah. Hard laughing pushes stuff.
So this is fun. We have like a new introduction. Frank, I think, wrote all the chapter introductions or most of them, and they're very funny.
There's a ton of stuff in here. It's great. So yeah, if you think you're just getting the website printed out, you're wrong. There's a lot of fully. I mean, yeah, like we said many times, I fully did a lot of the Photoshops. I had to, really kind of made them big and fun to look at. Did a lot of little side note things and extra little things, like in the ChickfilA prayer of abundance is here if you need to read the ChickfilA prayer. Actually, I wrote that. I wrote a special prayer.
Yeah, I was amazed at all the little jokes that Ethan stuffed in here.
Every photo has a caption under it, so that's an extra joke added on.
You're in a safe space here, hanging out with your friends at the Babylon Bee. Kick back in your recliner. Pour yourself a non-alcoholic beverage. Order a delicious Chick-fil-A sandwich. Unless we're still mad at them. It's complicated. Whip out your favorite brand of candy cigar and go on a journey with us through the very best reporting the Babylon Bee has to offer. After all, God wants you to be happy. There's fun introductions and stuff like that. I want to find some of Frank's hilarious chapter intros because they're great. And there's only like 3 or 4 identifies jokes in here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's pretty good for a conservative site to only do 4. That's only like 1% of the jokes.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the chapter intro. I'll just read some of it for the chapter on worldviews. Narrow is the way, said Jesus, outlining the main problem with the Christian worldview. You can maybe criticize Satan for a lot of things, but not narrow-mindedness. If there's one thing Satan gives you, it's lots of options and ways to look at the world. We tend to judge worldviews other than our own, but maybe we shouldn't. If another worldview leads to people being happy, isn't it just as good? And maybe it doesn't lead to people being happy, as evidenced by how all the modern worldviews lead to lots of hate-filled screaming. But if other worldviews lead to a sense of smug superiority, aren't they just as good? Who's to say one worldview is better than another? Online mobs, that's who. If you don't accept the right ones, you're going to get canceled. And I'll tell you what's not the right one. Ye old Christian way of looking at things. That one will get you cast out to the outer darkness, where you'll no longer be able to weep and gnash your teeth with the woke. Maybe consider some other worldviews. Jesus is the way, but there's lots of other lowercase ways that lead, well, somewhere. Maybe somewhere fun, but at least somewhere more popular. I like the little fake quotes you put in here. Everyone has a view of the world until they get punched in the face. Mark Driscoll.
That's basically a Mike Tyson quote reattributed to Mark Driscoll. I think Mike Tyson says everyone has a plan or something like that. Then they get punched in the face.
Hobby Lobby introduces new line of Calvinist home decor. I love these signs. We got to make these.
Yeah, I got to make those. I have the files somewhere.
I want the one that says, you contribute nothing to your salvation except the sin that made it necessary. And I want that in like cursive on some like weathered piece of wood.
Uh-huh. Repurposed.
It would be fun to slip that in among my wife's other ones that she has, where she has like the "It is well with my soul." And I just put like the Calvinist one next to it.
Some of these I just improved the original. Like in this one, the wife was just cleaning the driveway, but I added the husband back there on
which
the
makes
toboggan.
it great. Striking blow against toxic masculinity. Man graciously allows wife to shovel driveway.
Yeah.
he's sledding.
Exactly. Something about toboggans are funny to me.
I haven't read some of these. Well, I know I proofread them and double checked them, but I don't remember them. What are theological liberalism's main teachings? It can be summed up in the acronym MUSHY. M, make sure not to believe anything that might be embarrassing. U, under no circumstances should you defy culture. S, stay soft and pliable at all times. H, herald your moral superiority for everyone to see. Why? Why believe the Bible, though? LOL.
Well,
that was for why.
Got it. Why? It's in shorthand.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so much good stuff. So many nice
here's
big
one of our
pictures.
identifies jokes.
Oh, here we go.
Motorcyclist who identifies as bicyclist sets cycling world record. Hey, you shouldn't have put them so close together.
The what? Oh, I put them right
Same
back
joke.
to back.
Grizzly Bear shatters all pro wrestling records after identifying as you. I think we had one more in here. Identifies thing. They're attack helicopter jokes.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I mean,
Beautiful.
I feel like I worked so hard on this. It's like
This is a beautiful chart of the.
yeah, all these cool big
AR-15.
charts where we kind of I love the possible modifications. That added some new ones on down there.
Look at that. Oh, this is funny. All the possible attachments for your AR-15. Bible attachment, MAGA hat launcher, Ben Shapiro soundboard. Can you imagine firing your AR-15? I don't care about it.
All right,
Facts
folks.
don't care about your feelings.
Yeah.
All right, folks, listen up.
All right. Okay, gang.
Okay, gang. Bike horn. You always
warn people before you're going to start shooting.
You always revert back to Looney Tunes humor. And then ChickfilA sauce dispenser, the squeeze bottle.
Yeah. There's a whole section on the Christian cinematic universe with all those Photoshops I put all that work into. It's nice to be able to print them all nice and big and pretty. So there's our realistic gritty Larry boy. We got the full.
It's nice to have that because we spent so long on that.
All these took so much time.
And we knew each one of these articles is not going to do very well.
And the big spread of the CMU.
And that one did fine, but it wasn't even a huge thing because
it's become a very useful piece of art.
Christian joke. But look at that. That is beautiful.
We have a section on Snopes.
And it was fun that we got to have Kevin Sorbo here and interview him while we had the Photoshop on the wall of him as Salty in the songbook. I'm remembering some of these, man.
We got a guide to Snopes' new fact check ratings because they invented a fact check rating for us.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So we have a section that shows some other fact check ratings that they would do. I don't know if you can see.
Oh, that's a fun part. We have the Snopes Hall of Fame, a bunch of the ones that got fact checked.
These are actual ones that got fact checked. We should have set up a special camera for showing the book.
Should have.
So there's better than true. This has been rated better than true. This has been rated your truth. Half true. Make it true. True eventually.
Yeah, that one would be useful sometimes.
Morally true. New truth. It's hot off the presses. Fashionably true. Truth bomb. Inconveniently true. False. Hot garbage. That means they don't like that one. Shut it down now. Just science. This ain't it, Chief. It's a popular one. Sponsored true. So it's true because it's been paid for to be true.
Sponsored true.
And then there's put a pin in it. It'll be true once we're ready.
I'm picturing this now. They fact check some Biden statement or something, and it's this fact check was sponsored by the Biden.
Yeah. You have to get the book to see the cool little logos with each one.
I'm looking for the first B article I ever wrote.
I deleted it.
I know it's in here.
We have the entire, all 66 books of the Bible, Too Long Didn't Read version. So you don't even need a Bible now. You got this.
That was a fun article to write. Does it still have the thing where I kind of
That was when I met you, one of the first things you said. We met at the cigar shop. And you're like, I'm working on this Too Long Didn't Read Bible thing. You want to contribute to the the doc, and
yeah.
you linked me to it, and I never contributed to it at all.
Oh, sad. Does it still have where I phoned in the minor prophets?
The minor prophets?
Or did you add jokes for those? I just said like
minor. No, I just copied. I was too busy.
Oh, it's like
I think
because on the minor prophets, I'm like, this is just a minor prophet. You can skip right over.
Feel free to skip. Yeah, feel free to skip. I don't know what to put for. I was trying to find pictures to put in there.
I wrote that article.
Okay.
That was yours.
Yeah, those were my early ones. VeggieTales, Michael Bay.
That was mine. My mom. This is my mom's idea. The Christmas play prominently features essential oils and product placement too. Hershey's replaces kisses with more pure side hugs. That was mine. Those are mine. I read a lot of that early content.
Good work.
Where's trying to find the first article I ever wrote, the fog machine one.
Can you use the handy index that I made?
Oh yeah, you created this index and it's like every word that's used in the entire book.
Well, I thought it'd be funny.
And it's funny.
Let's see.
Here it is.
Is this fog machine?
Look for fog machine. Is it page 58?
No, I don't think I can't read.
Oh. It's very.
It's in there. Fog machine 58.
It's very tiny.
Man, that's awesome.
Holy Spirit unable to move through congregation as fog machine breaks.
Patrick liked it.
Patrick really liked it.
We've all heard it like 6,000 times. It's fun to look through the index and just find a word and be like, what? I gotta look that up.
I love this article. Home Bible study leader asks if anyone else has any blatant heresy they'd like to share. That's a really interesting, thoughtful take on this passage, Heather. Does anyone else in the group have any totally incorrect thoughts they'd like to share? Fun fact, the original photo for that was of Adam Ford. But he wasn't high-res enough for the book, though.
Yeah. I improved some of you guys' Photoshops, like you guys had your Precious Moments figures, the Conquest of Canaan, and I added severed heads and more blood.
Oh, yeah. That original Photoshop, I had to find the picture like on eBay because that was the only place I could find that figure of like, it's like David with the sword or something. And, that was challenging. And then this lady got really mad about that article. She sent me this long email about how her dad came up with that joke decades ago and we stole it from her dad. And then I think she actually found there's like probably half our jokes. Yeah. Well, it's just, we're kind of popularizing some Christian joke. Dad joke ether. Yeah. But she found some old like Angel Fire page where he had posted a similar joke. Like linked me to it. Like, why are you stealing my dad's joke? That's where we troll for ideas. Is Angel deep Fire dives on Angel Fire dad web pages. Majority of Americans now say it is okay to punch a grammar Nazi. Sure, I'll read the ChickfilA prayer of abundance. Okay. The abundance of God is an infinite source. All waffle fries, lemonade, and chicken strips rain from heaven. The river of life never stops flowing, neither do the fountain drinks. Let us dwell in the midst of abundant chicken sandwiches, spicy, original, and deluxe. God works in a myriad of ways, even adding bacon. I now open my mouth to receive thy chicken. Nothing is as good as the chicken of your table. By thy power, transform the filthy rags of worldly fast food. May ChickfilA sauce manifest itself at this blessed table. Amen. I think I actually took like a Mormon prayer and changed the words. Changed the words around on that one. I mean LDS prayer. Sorry, I didn't say Mormon. This is a fun Easter egg, but our acknowledgments have all these. We have to thank our friends and family and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what we should be doing, Easter eggs. And then it goes, and Joel Osteen. And then it's like in the next paragraph, oh yeah, and Jesus. I kind of cribbed that from Five Iron Frenzy. Yeah, I just sneak little jokes in. We had this thing about the Museum of the Bible displaying the original golden tablets containing the Jesus freak lyrics. Yeah. And so in the little caption, I put the Museum of the Bible will be the new home of the golden tablets, along with other great artifacts of Christendom, like God's football from his big, big house with lots and lots of rooms, Reese Roper's blue comb, Carmen's used eye cucumber slices and face cream, and T-Bone's demon executing electric chair. Well, that's a little bonus. Bonus stuff. I'm kind of worried about some of the jokes that got snuck into the captions because you're not sure you're going to find one. You're like, what? Because you did them all, and then I was like, okay, I got to go through and proofread them and make sure they're okay. And whenever I have to like filter Ethan, it ends up being interesting.
That was when I had to redo the elevation church water slide baptismal. Which my favorite. I don't know if we can like get that picture. This guy up here. I love this guy. He's like,
yeah, sliding for Jesus
down the water slide.
That was one of our early ones that got snoped. And Adam, if you look really close at the Photoshop, it's really bad.
Yeah.
But it worked really well. Just the color
it.
that you glance at it. He just basically took like an orange swirly water slide.
Just stuck it on the stage.
From Google Images or something. And copy pasted it onto a video capture of Stephen Furtick preaching. It worked so well. So here's a biblical guide to children. Number 1, don't make them mad. Number 2, they make cool hats for old people.
There's scriptural references and all that.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone knows that one. Ephesians 6:4. Number 2, they make cool hats for old people because it says grandchildren are the crown of the aged.
That's right.
They aren't very smart. Folly is bound up in the heart of a child. Mm-hmm. Take their iPad away and it'll go super smoothly. What's that? Proverbs 29. Discipline your son and he will give you rest. Just give me rest, son. And then don't let them be on American Idol. Little children, keep yourselves from idols. I don't think I meant children.
I was getting towards the end on that section. Those are the last ones I did. Wow. Is it weird that we're just sitting here going through our book?
I like it.
Like this?
Pope announces any time spent watching The View counts as time in purgatory. And you put your caption above the latest Pope.
Sometimes I don't know what to write. But I committed to putting
that one in.
I committed to putting a caption on everything.
But it makes me laugh because
that's what the Ocasio-Cortez severely burned after accidentally touching book on base economics. She's holding her hands on fire and it says, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez stares at her flaming hand in surprise.
It reads like we outsourced the captions to India or something. Well, we want to. Anything else?
You want to just read the whole thing cover to cover?
Yeah, let's do it.
Is this like if you watched like a video of Gordon Ramsay eating something he cooked, just slowly, passionately? Oh,
we'll probably get millions of views on YouTube.
So good, man! I'm awesome at cooking.
And we get this. We get to do this. We've earned this.
We get to bask in this.
We've earned this. So
it's the long silences that really make it fun.
Anyway, guys, this is a lot of fun. Maybe we'll read a little more in the subscriber portion or something, but this is the sacred text of the Babylon Bee.
This is it.
And we want to thank you
Volume
guys.
Volume 1. It's only the beginning.
I want to thank you guys for being fans, listening, watching, everything, being subscribers. You guys made this happen. And we're very proud of this. So if you're looking for
it's a good feeling.
Looking for a gift for your friends, liberal family members, send them this bad boy. Your Uncle Jimbo, who's got the MAGA hat at the family Thanksgiving.
And it is freestanding.
And we need to make it one of the bullet points on the
as long as nobody makes any sudden moves.
Hey everybody, Kyle here from the Babylon Bee. I hope you really enjoyed that video. If you did, head on over to our YouTube channel because there's a lot more where that came from. We do animation, funny sketches, we have a weekly podcast, we interview a lot of crazy and fun people. So go check it out, hit subscribe, like, share, comment, interact with us on social because we feed on your love. And we might even reply and interact with you back. So check it out. Thanks a lot for watching.